students. How are you all? Today we are going to study about the topic transportation in animals and plants. Last class we discussed about circulatory system. In circulatory system, what are they? Blood, blood vessels and heart. Okay. Then blood, there are some components. What are they? Plasma, red blood cell, white blood cell and platelets. Then blood vessels consist of two types. What are they? Arteries and veins. Then heart consists of what? Two chambers. What are they? Left ventricle and right ventricle. Okay. Then today we are going to study about what? Excretion in animals. Okay. Excretion in animals and humans. Now we are going to study about excretion in animals. Okay. When our body cell perform what? Several functions. So certain waste product are released because of this function. Some waste product are released. Okay. These are toxic and hence need to remove from the body. Okay. Finally it is toxic and hence removed from the body. Okay. The process of removal of waste produced in the cell of the living organism is called what? Excretion. We are intaking food and also we excrete the unwanted waste also, right ma? Here also here there is a definition. The process of removal of waste product in the cell of the living organism is called excretion. The part involved in excretion form what? Excretory system. Okay. The process is called what? Excretion. What are the parts help to excrete are called excretory system. Okay. Then now we are studying about excretory system in humans. How the excretory system is help in humans. Okay. See the picture ma here. There is a human excretory system. See the picture. First one is kidney. Second ureter. Then urinary bladder. Then urethra. Then urinary opening. Okay. First kidney, ureter, urinary bladder, urethra, then urinary opening. Okay, ma'am? The waste which present in the blood has to be removed from the body. Okay, the waste present in the body, in the blood can be removed from the body using what? Excretory system. The mechanism to filter the blood is required. This is done by the blood capillaries in the kidney. Okay. The waste are filtered in the kidney with the help of blood capillaries. Okay. When the blood reaches the two kidney, it contains what? Both useful and harmful substances in the kidneys. Okay. The useful substances are absorbed back in the blood. The waste dissolved in water or removed as urine. Okay, ma'am. The waste which is present in the blood has to be removed from the body with the help of what? Blood capillaries in the kidneys. Okay. When the blood reaches the two kidney, it contains what? Useful and harmful substances in the kidneys. Okay. The useful substances are absorbed by the blood and the waste dissolved in water and removed as a urine. From the kidney, the urine goes into the urinary bladder. See the picture ma? From kidney, the urine passes through the urinary bladder. Okay. Through tube like what? Ureters. Okay. Here there is a tube, right? From kidney to urinary bladder, here there is a tube. This tube only the liquid is passes. Liquid means the urine is passes. Okay. The removed urine is passes through this and reaches what? Urinary bladder. Okay, ma? Then it is stored in the bladder. The urine is stored in the bladder and is passed out through the urinary opening. At the end of the muscular tube called what? Urethra. Okay. What we call that end of the tube as urethra. Okay. The kidneys, ureters, bladder and urethra form a what? Excretory system. Altogether called what? Excretory system. These all helps to remove the unwanted waste from the body. So we call the system as what? Excretory system. Okay, this is all together called excretory system. Then an adult human being normally passes about 1 to 1.8 liter of urine in 24 hours. Okay, normally the adult human being passes about 1 to 1.8 liter urine in 24 hours. The urine consists of 95% water, 2.5% urea and 2.5% other waste product. Okay, an adult human being normally passes about 1 to 1.8 liter of urine in 24 hours. Okay, the urine consists of 95% what? Water, 2.5% what? Urea and 2.5% other waste product. Okay ma. Then next, transport of substance in plants. How the transport occur in plants? The leaves prepare food for the plant using what? Water and carbon dioxide during photosynthesis. Already we learned in the previous class, right? Previous grade. The leaves prepare food from the plant using what? Water and carbon dioxide during photosynthesis. Then transport of water and minerals. Plants absorb water and minerals from the root. See the picture. Plants absorb water and minerals from where? Root. The root has what? Root hair. Root hair increases the surface area of the root for the absorption of water. Okay, root hair increases the surface area of the root for the absorption of water and minerals. Okay, nutrients dissolved in water. Okay, the root hair is in contact with the water present between the soil particles. Okay, the root hair is in contact. See the picture ma. Here the root and soil are in contact with the water present between the soil particles. Okay, then plants have pipe-like vessels to transport water and nutrients from the soil. Okay, plants also have what? Pipe-like vessels to transport water and nutrients from the soil. The vessels are made of special cell. The vessels are made of what? Special cell forming the vascular tissues. Okay, the plants have pipe-like vessel to transport what? Water and nutrients from the soil. Okay, the vessels are made of what? Special cell forming what? Vascular tissue. It is a tissue. A tissue is a group of cells that perform specialized function in all organism. Tissue is a group of cells that perform specialized function in all living organism. Okay, in human body also there is a tissue. Okay, the vascular tissue for the transport of water and nutrients in the plant is called what? Xylem. Okay ma, the transport of water and nutrients in the plant is called what? Xylem. The xylem forms a continuous network of channels that connect root to the leaves through the stem and the branches and thus transport water to enter plant. Okay, the xylem forms a continuous network of channels. It forms a network of channel that connect root to the leaves through the stem and other branches of the plants and thus transport water to enter plant. Okay, it easily enter into the plant. The leaves synthesize food. The food has to be transported to all parts of the plant. This is done by the vascular tissues called the phloem. Okay, the leaves synthesize food. The food has to be transported all parts of the plant. This is done by what? Vascular tissue called the phloem. Okay, it transport what? Food. But xylem transport what? Water and nutrients in the plant. Okay, so xylem and phloem transport substance in plant. Okay, it transport substance in plant, either water as well as food. Okay, ma, to all parts of the plants. Then the next thing is, the last topic is transpiration. What is meant by transpiration? We study about respiration. Now we are going to study about transpiration. Plants release a lot of water by the process of transpiration. In transpiration, plant releases what? More water. Okay, plant absorb mineral, nutrients and water from the soil. We are pouring water. So, the plants absorb what? Mineral, nutrients and water from the soil only. First, the soil is absorbing water, then it gives back to plants. Not all the water absorbed is utilized by the plant. The water evaporates through the stomata present on the surface of the leaf by the process of transpiration. Not all the waters are absorbed by plant. Some maybe evaporate and the stomata present on the surface of the leaves on the process of transpiration. The evaporation of water from the leaves generate a suction pull, same that you produced when you suck water through a straw. It is like a what? Straw pulling water, which can pull water to great height in the tall tree also. Transpiration also cools the plant. Okay, transpiration also cools the plant. Okay, ma. While transpiration, the plants release what? Lot of water. Okay, ma. That's all about today's topic. Thank you.